Hello again. Today we are going to talk about embellishing. When I teach classes at my home, I usually will teach the basic bows and all that stuff, but I also like to go over embellishing. And those of you who've taken the classes can totally tell I'm all about the more the merrier. Let's pile it on. I love that stuff. I think that embellishing is what makes yours custom because nobody can exactly embellish the same. Even if you're to make the same bow twice, you're not going to embellish it exactly the same. The funnest part for me about embellishing a bow is it's taking something awesome and making it super awesome. Because everybody thinks like you can't get any better than great. No, you can get fabulous. And that's what I love when I see somebody wearing a bow, or I'm going to make a bow for somebody. I try to envision making like the cute little kid even cuter, like this huge thing. Oh my God, you're so cute. That's the reaction I want. And I'm like, nice bow. Although nice bow I'll take. But oh my gosh is like the best. And I love doing that. So my thing is I love to put all kinds of stuff in there. Now, we've gone over how to make the spiral marabou. The other thing I want to go through is when we sell these in our shop in a bunch of different color mixes, where you just get chunk pieces of marabou and you can add them into your bow. The cool part about this is you can do this with the simple bow, which is this is just a 2-layer bow. I've just taken 2 layers and, you know, done something really fun with them. But before we start there, I like to start with other embellishments. Like if I'm going to do maybe some gems. I love gems. I think gems are so fun. Mostly because they're shiny. I love gems. They're fun and shiny and they totally add so much. Then I like to add, because there's nothing better than a bow, unless it's on a bow. So I like to add those little tiny bow on a bow. I'm not doing a tutorial on how to make those because I don't like making them. Okay, maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to make these tiny bows. Otherwise, you can usually buy them from little supply places. They'll have them in like the, for like wedding favors, or I know Michael's has them in like a baby shower type of aisle where they have like tiny little bows to add onto favors. That's a good place to get these. So I've already got this cool bow. What am I going to do with it? What I do is I don't tie off my center yet. I'm not going to do that till the very, very end. So right now what I've got is just a bow. And what I want to do is add some spice to it. So what I do is I pull the 2 layers apart and I'm going to add just a nice big glop of glue. Because, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to blow this center forward. So it's one way. See how you now cleared out some of the space at the bottom? There's like a bare spot. Now you can just add that right in. Okay, so now we've got this cool little fringe going on here. Now, I'm noticing this one's a little bit thicker than the other one, so I'm going to just cut off a tiny little chunk. It's really messy, so I would, ask that you don't do that in a windy area, because I know that, like, my kids are like, where are these feathers from? I'm like, there's a huge pink bird flying in our house. Then what I'm going to do the same to the second side is I'm going to add this like strip again, and I'm going to do the same thing just to kind of get it to go over so it's not like flying all over my bow. Okay, now we've got this cool other little like fluffy layer. Now you can pull it out. Now that it's stuck in there, you can pull it out and make sure that it kind of goes the way you want it to, because you probably want it more to the sides and kind of up and stuff. You can add as much as you want. I like to just add a little, but then at the bottom, I'll add some more. Like I might add like a huge piece over at the bottom to just kind of give it like this whole other like puffiness. And that's where I want to do the spiral, because the spiral one that we did in another class, that one can be added to this really easily. You can just go ahead and, hold on, let me grab it. You just can take this, and this is the 2-inch one, but the 4-inch one is probably what you want, and you can add it as your base. Okay, so I'll go over and show you how to do that. I'm going to take my 4-inch piece, how we did it really large, and I'm going to take my 2-inch felt piece. Okay, in our shop we sell some just the 1-inch, but on Etsy you can go to I Felt Sprightly, I-F-E-L-T, Sprightly, and we'll add that link down at the bottom for you guys. And basically you can go there and they have reasonable prices. You can get them in lots of different colors and sizes. I really like them and I use them often. So again, I have my end right here and I'm going to add this, and this is to add for the jumbo bows. Okay, and you want to just make sure your glue stays, unlike mine. And you want to go in there, you just want to make sure you add like this little, now add it here. Okay, and you're going to push out, like we said, push out all the puffy part, because you're going to want to keep that. And then you're going to go around just like one more time. Now you can make it as wide as you want, but I would suggest not getting too crazy with it. And then you're going to end up with this much bigger poof now. And you can add that. Now what I would do is I blow on right here. I have my end right here. I make sure to get glue on my end and I just attach it right in there. Okay. And now you've got this huge, nice puff, which is great. And it's going to go really well with our new bow. Then you're going to want to make sure, like I said, the puffy parts, you just like to, sometimes you have to blow the marabou because it just kind of gets everywhere sometimes. And you're going to want to do this and go around and make sure you get all your edges because there's a lot of marabou and you don't want that all over hanging off. And now you're just going to pop it right on the bottom. And again, this is for the 4-inch style. Now you're going to just make sure it's open and puffy. And then you can add it right to the bottom of your bow. And now you've got this like cool stack to it. So what I do is I just put the glue right here, right across the very bottom. Okay. And I just add it right there. Ta-da! Okay. Now you're going to want to, you may have to add some more and you can kind of see if it's kind of not sticking well, but you're also going to add that centerpiece, which is going to really hold it on. That's at the very end. The next thing we're going to do is turn around and add our embellishments. So like I said, I really like gems. I think they're awesome. So I add a little glue to the back and I'll usually add a gem to either an end or like right here, just like a random spot in there, and just kind of add it to where it gives it some like a cool look, and it gives it just different, just makes it different. You can use any size gems. These are kind of larger, but I have a specific kid in mind and she likes very shiny, very big gems. And I do too, so I have fun making them. Then I'm going to take my other bows and I'm going to add just a little drop of glue to the back. And then you can just add them wherever, like right here on the side, maybe like over here on the sides. It kind of gives it that really cute little strawberry shortcake look where it just looks super busy and fun. And then for the center, you can put a bottle cap, you can put whatever you want, but first you don't want to forget to do your wraparound. 3/8 ribbon, solids, they're the best thing to have handy. Okay. Then what you're going to want to do, now, if you're going to put something really large on here and you don't feel the need to wrap it around, that's fine. But if you're going to, you're just going to want to wrap it right here and you're just going to want to get it right in here. Now, you're going to fold back this back part, and that's okay. Again, it's a big base, and you're going to pull out your marabou so it's not just like hidden all back there. And then you're going to want to glue that. Okay, so now you're going to end up with this really large bow with lots of layers and stuff like that. Okay, I'm not going to glue this one here because I have some other stuff I want to do to it. But once you're done, then you can add your center, your bottle cap, your gigantic gem. We sell these particular dome gems, which I really like because they don't have like the normal gem. They're just a little different. And I like it because you can do it in any color and you can just make it really fun. What I like is you have the embellishments at the bottom. You can add a bunch of little gems. You can add them at every single end. You can flavor this up however you want. And then you've got your side embellishments where you got these little bow on bow on bow, which is really fun. You can do your wraparound bow if you want. You can just really make it yours. So that is how we add our fluff on, and this is just a little like embellishment. We just want to kind of go over how to embellish and make our bows different and stylish and big and fluffy. So good luck with that. I hope that you find lots of fun little things. Again, try the baby shower aisle or the wedding aisle. They have all kinds of little fun stuff that you can add on. It's not necessarily for wedding, but sometimes it's like cool different colors you wouldn't think to use, like a turquoise or teal or sea foam. Anyway, good luck with that. And if you want to catch up with us on our Facebook fan page, you can go to facebook.com/Mommy's Crafty Side or the Crafty Side Shop.